He owes me over $30,000, made 0 attempts.
The worst I have ever seen, failure to pay child support. $10,000, 60 days to do that.
Well, how am I going to do that if I'm in jail?
You know what? You want me to add 30? Say something again. Shut up. Shut up. I'm at rope's end. Can't you tell? You have lied to me repeatedly for the last 4 years.
This deadbeat dad has been in front of Judge Balogh many times in the last 18 years. He has 2 other child support obligations he's ignored, but the instant case is especially maddening for everyone. He owes over 30 grand to Jodi and hasn't paid her a dime in 3 years. Dad finally showed up in court today, and he expected to skate through the hearing, but I'm sure he didn't expect to witness the judge have an actual conniption while on the bench. Let's roll nerds.
Jodi versus Steve Borden.
Good afternoon, sir.
Mr. Borden?
Yes.
Hold on. Mr. Boardman,
Yes, sir.
when did you send this motion to Jodi?
Last Wednesday.
By mail?
No, email.
You missed your court appearance.
Yes, sir. I apologize for that.
Well, it was an in-person order.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
Well, you didn't read it. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You know what? It's a rule to show cause why you shouldn't be held in contempt of court. And I'm looking at the order, and it didn't give you a Zoom number. It said to be here, or the court will issue a bench warrant.
Well, I apologize for that. I wasn't aware of that, sir.
There's Mr. Boardman. You live in Candlewick.
It's correct.
It's not the least bit inconvenient for you to get here. The rule to show cause was issued on February 12th, and the court date was on the 4th of March. I'm curious how you found out about the bench warrant the same day it was issued, but you didn't know about the rule to show cause.
Because I text messaged Jodi and told her I apologize. I had just gotten the letter in the mail on the date of, but I got it at 3:30 in the afternoon.
Well, the court issued a bench warrant.
And she told me that.
Well, it was sent to you almost at least 3 weeks before.
I didn't receive it until last Wednesday, sir.
Well, I will tell you what I'm going to do. Since you don't even have the wherewithal to show up in person on a bench warrant, asking me to quash it, I'm just going to deny your motion. And that's it. All right? And if you decide to file another motion, you better call Jodi and tell her when your motion's going to be presented, because the rule to show cause is still pending. So she's got a right to say her piece. Do you understand?
Yes, I guess I do. Sure.
Okay. Good luck.
So I still have a bench warrant on me right now. And why can't we quash that and let me go on and do the things that I have to do to get Jodi caught back up? I've got a plan. I'm going to sell my house, and the equity that I have will pay her and the other one off completely. No, not Dina. Monica. I have an interview on Friday.
Do you talk to Jodi?
Not very often, no. I have.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Boardman. If you can contact Jodi and she and you both appear in this courtroom before 3 o'clock, I'll consider your motion to quash.
I'll try, but I'm sure she's at work, sir.
Well,
I'm surprised she's not on the Zoom meeting right now as we speak.
if you show up in person and get her to show up via Zoom, I'll hear your motion.
I'll do my best.
Well, I would think you would. So here we are. The first thing I'm going to do is, because he's here and he's presented himself to the court, I am going to quash the bench warrant. Now, the second thing that we need to address is that I indicated that we were present on 3-4 on your rule to show cause why Mr. Boardman should not be held in contempt. The bench warrant issued. Now, let's talk about that. What are you asking me to do?
Well, the big thing is he needs to get caught up with child support. He owes me over $30,000, has made 0 attempts to even help financially with Chase. And this is a kid that busts his butt in school, in sports. I'm working 2 jobs so that he can sit at home and not help and blame it on health issues. And I have my own health issues, but it doesn't mean that I can give up all my rights and just decide that I'm not going to pay to provide for my kid.
I will inform you both that in preparation for the rule to show cause, I examined the public record back on March 4th. And then when Mr. Boardman filed his motion, I viewed it again. I can find petitions for rule to show cause having been issued against Mr. Boardman as long ago as 2008. That arises out of his marriage to Deanna, but same failure to pay child support. In this case, you've indicated, and the record supports, that Mr. Boardman failed to make any substantial effort to pay not only child support, but back child support in years, and that he has repeatedly been before the court and ordered to comply. The rule to show cause is more than valid, and I am going to hold Mr. Boardman in indirect contempt of court for just one of the worst records I have ever seen of failure to pay child support. Mr. Boardman has appeared before this court on multiple occasions and either not had a job or quit a job or changed jobs. And now, don't you dare talk.
I wasn't going to say a word. I was clearing my throat.
And now tells the court that he's quit yet another job. And in a period of weeks, he has a history of failure to comply with court orders, failure to provide job search affidavits, failure to pay support, failure to pay support after promising to do so. And earlier today, before you arrived, he advised me that he has yet another plan to get you paid.
Okay.
It has to do with selling his house and using the equity to pay you off. But I haven't heard word one about setting the wheels of that plan in motion.
Yeah, my question is, when is he going to list the house? And is there going to be a timeline to when he's going to be ordered to pay that off?
What's the monthly amount of child support?
It was court ordered at $1,350. That's with his half of healthcare and insurance too.
Is that a month?
Yes.
And when was the last time you received a payment of over a couple $100?
I haven't received anything since September of 23.
Do you believe that he's going to list his house for sale and get you paid?
I don't know, because he also told me in September of 23 that he was going to make full attempts to at least give me something, and he has given me 0.
Okay. He lives in that house with his current girlfriend, correct?
Correct.
Is his the only name on the mortgage?
Yes.
How have you been able to make house payments?
I haven't.
Is it in foreclosure yet?
I talked to the bank yesterday.
Did you promise them that if you sold the house, you'd pay the back payments out of the equity?
Did I promise the bank?
I mean, you have a mortgage.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have a note.
Yep.
You're going to have to pay that off before there's any equity.
Correct.
How much equity do you think you have?
About 90,000. Maybe a little more.
I am going to sentence you, Mr. Boardman, for indirect contempt of court to 60 days, no day for day in the Boone County Jail. I'm going to indicate that you may purge by paying directly to the Illinois State Disbursement Unit the amount of $10,000 within the next 30 days. No, I said I'm going to send you to jail for 60 days. So I'm going to give you 60 days to do that.
Well, how am I going to do that if I'm in jail?
You know what? You want me to add 30?
No, sir.
Say something again. Shut up. Shut up. I'm at rope's end. Can't you tell? I am so sick of your excuses that I'm half wanting to put you in there for 6 months and throw away the key. You have lied to me repeatedly for the last 4 years. Shut up. And I am going to set this matter for May 13th at 2 p.m. You must be here in person. And I am going to stay the sentence to give you 60 days to 2 things you have to do. Make every monthly payment due for the next 2 months in full and pay an additional $10,000. Or you go to jail for 60 days. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. So by May. What if my house doesn't sell? Like, just out of curiosity.
If you've got that much equity, you can take out a loan.
Not with my credit.
You better, Mr. Boardman,
Seriously.
do you want me to just stay?
I'm just talking.
No, you cannot just talk to me anymore. It's no longer my problem. You just stay here. Jodi, I've got another matter I need to take care of.
Okay.
So I'm going to fill out this order in a minute. Okay?
Yes.
And you can get a copy of it from the circuit clerk after it's filed if you wish. Go ahead and have a seat in the back. If there's a court date next month, it's stricken.
We canceled that one due to
Because he didn't show up.
yes.
Yeah.
We have one on April 22nd. You need to stop talking.
Did you are you into the treatment of medical professionals or anything? I mean, I don't know. You seem to have no grasp whatsoever of just how much trouble you're in. No, into the back, Mr. Legs Crossed. Excuse me, everybody. Thank you.